Hello everybody, Mark, aka the Nerdy Punk, back again today for a new video. Hope you guys are doing well. It's been a while since I've done a video here, but today is the Criterion flash sale for October of 2024. So I figured I'd get on here and do a little shopping for the Criterion sale. So go through and kind of let you know what I'm maybe going to pick up. I'm not going to pick up very many titles in this sale, maybe two. That's my limit. Because I'm poor. But sometimes, I tend to go a little crazy with the sales and pick up several things. But also, we've got the November sale for Barnes and Noble just across the horizon here next month. So we don't really want to go too crazy with this sale, but of course, it's a great opportunity to pick up 50% off titles. And one thing I really love about these flash sales, anything you do through the Criterion website, you get rewards points for, which can add up to a $50 gift card eventually when you spend, I think it's, um, I forget the exact number, but whenever you spend a certain amount of money, you get a gift card for 50 bucks. And then, of course, you also get a $10 coupon to use during the sale. So I'm excited to use that coupon and pick up a couple interesting titles. So without further ado, let's get into this, check out the sale. On the main page here, I'm not sure what movie that is. If you know, leave it down below in the comments. Usually it's kind of like a new release or some sort of theme. So of course it's October. I don't know if this is a horror movie or what, but you got your cool little title screen there. Got box sets. The horror Onibaba, I believe, is that movie there. Haven't seen it, but heard great things. You got some exploring directors. That's pretty cool. I just kind of like going through, what they're featuring for the sale and what they're featuring just on their website. I did hear about this maybe a month ago or so, where they've taken the Criterion Closet and they've put it in like a truck and they're bringing it like around to different places. Mainly, I think just New York City at the moment. So I'm hoping maybe they'll expand their tour, if you will. I highly doubt it will be anywhere near me, but it'd be cool to see for sure. That's definitely a bucket list thing for me. To be able to see the Criterion Closet would be amazing. You got your 4K titles, director approved titles. There's Spike Lee there. Love Spike Lee. And just shop the collection. All right, so let's get into this. So, see if they're featuring any collections here. They've got new releases. Happiness here. This is one that I'm definitely interested in, but the 4K is currently out of stock, so I'm not going to buy the Blu-ray. I'll wait till the November sale and hopefully pick this one up. I haven't seen this movie, but everybody was just super excited when this one was announced. So I'm definitely looking to check out this one. I do really like Philip Seymour Hoffman. I think he's a fantastic, or was a fantastic actor. Rest in peace. I like how they do the closet picks, right? They still have the closet picks in terms of like you can shop exactly what these people or celebrities picked in their videos, which is really cool. Got some director approved ones here. Janus Contemporaries. I don't have any of these releases yet, but these are nice. They're a little bit cheaper than the traditional Criterion and a lot more kind of modern films. You got your horror collection. Let's actually just check out the horror collection. So, of course, a wonderful still there from House. Fantastic Japanese horror film. Peeping Tom, somewhat interesting to me. I almost picked this one up over the summer in the July sale, but decided against it. We'll add this one to the cart for now. Let's see. Did not mean to click on that. Don't Look Now is amazing. If you haven't seen that one, definitely recommend that one. I already have it. Cure is one I'm very interested in checking out over the Halloween season. That being said, I think this is on the Criterion channel, so I'm gonna check it out there first. Not gonna pick that one up in the sale. There's Oni Baba, talked about just a minute ago. Uh, Not really seeing anything super interesting to me here. Let's go to the collection and look at the current new releases. Let's see if there's anything that I've missed that I've been wanting to pick up. All right, this one here, Greg Araki's Teen Apocalypse trilogy. So I watched a couple of these movies over the summer. I think one of them, maybe both of them, were on the Criterion channel. I can't remember which, but I remember seeing Doom Generation as well as Nowhere, and I really loved Doom Generation. I thought it was an amazing film, just incredible, kind of over the topness, surreal, some comedy, also some insanely depressing moments as well. And I'm just super impressed with Greg Araki. Definitely some of the oddest films that I've ever seen for sure. And I love that type of thing. Definitely feels like a generational defining series of movies here. So this one's $50 for the set of three. Now I have already seen two of these movies. I haven't seen Totally Fucked Up. Definitely excited to watch that one. Um, but I'm going to go ahead and add it to the cart. We'll see. If I end up picking that up, I'm not going to pick up any other titles in the sale. It would just be that. Other new releases, nothing else really that kind of jumps out to me. All right. And then let's just take a look at the 4K discs. See if there's anything interesting there. So 8.5 just got announced for 4K in December. The December slate looks really, really good. I'm wondering if you pre-order, will you get the sale price? You will not. Okay, so if you pre-order anything, you will not get the 50% off. It's only the current discs that are in stock. All of Us Strangers is one that I missed from last year. I know a lot of people really enjoyed this one. I'm going to go ahead and add it to the card. It's definitely something that intrigues me. It's a movie I want to watch eventually, and eventually own the Criterion. But at the moment, I'm not sure, 100% sure if I'm going to pick that one up. But we'll add it to the cart for the moment. Bound is another one that I almost picked up over the summer. I obviously am a really big fan of The Matrix, or I was back in the day, like when I first got into movies, maybe like 10 or so years ago now. That was one of the first movies that really kind of made me think movies could be a little bit more, more than just entertainment, but can also have some sort of artistic or philosophical statement to make. So back in the day, The Matrix was one of my favorites. I haven't watched it in several years. Something tells me it's not going to hold up for me at least as much as it did originally. But of course, this is another pretty iconic movie here by the Wachowskis. So I'll go ahead and add that one to the cart for now. I hate how this just doesn't want to go away. There we go. There's one little complaint that I have about the Criterion website. That's it. Let's see. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I really love that movie, but I've got the Blu-ray and I just don't feel like buying the 4K right now. I haven't upgraded any Criterion 4Ks that I already have the Blu-ray of. Eventually, I think I will. Like movies like Mulholland Drive, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. I obviously need that in 4K, and eventually I will get that. But I just can't justify spending $25 on a movie that I already own on Blu-ray at the moment. So that's not going to happen yet. Let's see. Some more pre-order titles here. Obviously, you're not going to get your 50% off with those pre-order titles. So I really wouldn't recommend those. I think there's about 100 4Ks available at this point. Pretty much, we're getting to the point where with Criterion, almost every release that they announce is a 4K at this point, which is good. It's finally starting to see that from Criterion, where that's pretty much the norm for every other label that most of their titles are on 4K. So excited to see that from Criterion. And when you only put out like 4 titles a month or five, on a good month, excuse me, then you could expect that all of those should be 4K titles. No Country for Old Men. Very excited that this one got announced. Happy to see more Coen brothers in the collection. And I've actually never seen this movie. I know that's insane. It's a modern classic, but it never really appealed to me back in the day. But I'm definitely going to pick this one up when it comes out. Maybe not in December, but definitely at some point I will pick this one up. Probably by the February flash sale at the latest. Let's see what else we got here. Obviously, Paris, Texas is one of my favorites. That 4K comes out in December as well. Again, I've got the Blu-ray. Probably not going to buy it at the moment. Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid. I was pretty excited about this one when it got announced. I'm a big Bob Dylan fan. So, and it, of course, stars the late Chris Christopherson. Rest in peace. He just passed away about a month ago or within the last month. I'm not entirely sure. Time is I got a weird relationship with time right now. I've been so busy lately that it seems like time is moving very slow for me. Let's see. Risky Business, another one that came out in that July slate that I did not pick up at the time. The Shape of Water is another one I was happy to see announced. This was my favorite movie of the year at the time. It's not anymore, really. My opinion of it has kind of gone down a little bit. I still really love this film, and I think it's got some really incredible things to say. But it doesn't hit as hard for me as it did when I first watched it. It's been a few years since I've seen this one, but when it first came out, I was in love with this thing. And my opinion of it, as I think about it more, is going down a little bit, but it's still a really solid film. And it's always great to see Guillermo del Toro in the collection. Triangle of Sadness is kind of like the elusive one that I always talk about and never buy because I've already seen it. And I love the first 2 acts of this movie, but the third act just loses me. I find it so boring and tedious. But those first 2 acts are glorious. Some of the best filmmaking I've seen in a long time. But that third act just almost, it doesn't quite ruin the movie for me, but it gets close. The Virgin Suicides is another one I was thinking about. Haven't bought this one yet. I never owned the Blu-ray back in the day. But I really like this movie. It's Sofia Coppola's best, in my opinion. We'll go ahead and add it to the cart for now. All right, looks like we've come to the end of the 4K titles. Alrighty. Let's check out a couple closet picks, shall we? Let's see what Andrew Garfield is recommending. First of all, Tampopo, excellent. Excellent choice. We've got Brazil. Already have that one. Red Shoes, I already have. Salesman, never heard of that one. Interesting premise, for sure. If I recall correctly, these directors here, these are the directors of Gimme Shelter, which is also in the Criterion Collection, the Rolling Stones documentary. Speaking of documentaries, Hoop Dreams, haven't seen that one, but I've heard great things. Happiness, of course. All right. Check out one more and then we'll wrap up this video. Just watched this one the other day. Bill Hader with his return, his grand return to the closet. Love Bill Hader, and I love the fact that he's a cinephile. He's such a funny dude and just a great dude in general. Solo, of course, the best date movie ever, according to Bill Hader. Definitely not a date movie. Never watch that movie on a date. Or do. I don't know. Maybe it'll tell you a lot about the potential partner. But yeah, that's a wild one. Definitely kind of a one watch thing for me. I don't know if I'll be revisiting that one, but I'm happy I saw it once. Yee Yee, keep meaning to watch this one. I have it in my collection already. Ikiru, very interesting title. I feel like I need to watch more Kurosawa before I actually pick up more Kurosawa because I have a couple of his movies in the collection and I still haven't seen either of them. So I need to watch them before I buy more Kurosawa. Barry Lyndon, I would bet money is going to get a 4K disc pretty soon, so I would not pick that one up if I were you, and I'm not going to. The Fellini box set, I need to watch Fellini as well. Cold War somewhat is intriguing to me. When it came out back in 2018, when it came out as a foreign film, black and white, honestly wouldn't have appealed to me back then, but now it kind of does. So sounds like an interesting movie. In the video, the Closet Picks video, Bill Hader spoke pretty um, positively of it, of course. So I'm going to add that one to the cart at the moment. Oh man, I didn't mean to click on that. Criterion website driving me nuts here. Petite Maman. I feel like there's titles here that were not in the video. So maybe, I don't know, maybe the YouTube version is like an edited down version of it, but there's his Closet Picks. All right, we're going to kind of wrap up this video here. If you're interested in picking up any Criterion titles for 50% off, definitely get to Criterion as soon as possible. There are 18 hours and 30 minutes left in the sale, so take advantage of it if you're interested in some Criterions. It'll run through noon Eastern time, I believe, tomorrow. So get your picks in, get your orders in, and enjoy some great movies. So I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I will check in with you later. Bye.